These are cold sensitive plants. They've actually already been knocked back a lot this year just from the drought. There were several of them growing out here. These may have been partly shade and partly drought, but they're kind of struggling. They're pretty good. Again, coconuts did not survive until after 2010. This one was planted around 2015, so it's about 10, 11 years old. Some more gumbo limbos just stuck in the ground. This Lysoloma again was around 2020, although these Lysolomas, not the big ones, were 2020 thanks to Mike Kirby. There's a big Sitylocheiron salicifolium growing, not as big as some of the others. It's dry here, and it's sand. This mango, two of them, it's 2020, just like the big ones in the front. That one was, it was transplanted seedling from the kite one that I just showed you, and it survived. Again, this Lysoloma is really looking good. It was about 2020. That live oak was a volunteer before that, but again, this sand is just tough on it. These native grasses are not cold sensitive at all. They're going to be fine. This neem is just planted this year. I will cover it up and hope for the best. And the same with this Cordia dichotoma. Perhaps I'll try to cover up this parcha. This parcha that's growing underneath there is huge. And the jicama will be fine because it doesn't have leaves right now, it just has seeds. But this parcha, just to give you an idea how big it is, there's my foot. It's a monster. And it's only produced one fruit, which I started all those other ones. Here's another carambola. It's never produced fruit yet. And there's another coconut, which is fairly recent. We'll see if it does anything. These are more mulberries. And this has survived this shell ginger for years, even when it was cold. I now have threw jackfruit seeds out this year. It was a delicious jackfruit, thanks to the neighbor of Ephraim, a friend of mine. Thank you, Ephraim. I will attempt to water all this dry stuff and hope for the best before the cold snap. Another carambola. It's looking a little thirsty. More jackfruit. It'd be nice if a couple of these survive. Just cover them best I can, because they're young enough. Oh, my lemongrass. I hope it makes it. And yes, there's a small Barbados cherry over there that's the drought's wreaking havoc on it. And that parcha, and there's another variety here, a purple one, that's growing very slowly. I will cover that up. I will cover the big one up too near the base where I showed you, but it's already struggling. There's another mango that I started from a different mango, like the ones in the far front that are in a tough place. This one, I'll try to throw something over it since it's got the fence next to it. That was in 2020 from Golden Gate City. It's a June ripening fibrous one, but they're tough. So I'm hoping they make it. Yeah, but that, I hope that Lysoloma makes it. By the way, that particular palmetto in the front, I planted from seed. I need to plant more. That Sitylocheiron is native, Sitylocheiron reclinatum. It'll be fine. Got miscellaneous stuff over here, which I may just bring some of these pots inside. No sense in taking a chance. Tamarindo from seed. It's pretty tough, but it'll no doubt, if it freezes, it'll lose a bunch of the leaves and branch tips. Here's another one of the Golden Gate City mangoes, thanks to Andrea Martinez. Since 2020, so it's 6 years old. There's another one right there. And there's another one right here. There's pitaya, and there's a longan. And I'm not going to go out there. You can kind of see a ficus growing up back there. That's native volunteer. I also have some royal palms that I planted from seed, which they're doing fine, and they're covered under laurel oak canopy. And there's a couple lysolomas. There's a Eugenia axillaris red stopper. It would have to get really cold for that stuff to freeze back there, but I will check it out after the freeze. But I don't think it's going to be affected, but we'll see.